So I stop the application, go back to our previous sample here. I copy this information, just copy, go to our current example. Here I add this function. Here I add the class. This interface also inject into this kernel service. So service dot add singleton function invocation filter, and the implementation class also we have to pass. Yeah. Here we just print the class name. So console dot write line, and our class name here function invocation filter, and here also we print the class name. So this one auto function invocation filter. I just add the new line, start the application. So the first statement, auto function invocation filter, correct, which this we see in our last run. And once we added this function invocation filter also, this class get invoked again. So previously I mentioned this function invocation filter get called only for manual calling only, not for auto. But in this scenario, it's called. So here, first triggered by auto function invocation filter. So whether the user or internally triggered by someone, whether model or maybe some other plugin, trigger this function. So automatically this function invocation filter also get called. That's the reason we seen this information also here, function invocation filter. And here you can see the current weather in Chennai, but here we just written it, but still we get some weather information. Actually, this information come from the model history. GPT 4.0 model handling this information, but it's not our real time data. So here the real time, if get invoked means the real time data means this statement should print here Chennai. This information handled by the model. So this is an example how to implement this auto function invocation filter and why function invocation filter also get called. This is a reason. So far we understand how to implement auto function invocation filter and the function invocation filter. Both filter we handled before function execution only, whether this auto or manual. We seen only before function execution. How to handle after that, after function execution, whether same auto or manual. That we should handle after this await statement. So here, as I mentioned, the function execution start from here, whether auto or function execution started from here. After that, we have to handle the function execution statement. For example, here I add the auto function invocation filter, like after not prompt here, this one, I just copy like this, and same for here, function invocation filter also same concept. After function invocation, executed. That's it. So we run this application and see the output. So start the application. Here it started before prompt executed. This one auto function invocation, both function displayed. The next function invocation information get displayed here. And after that, here you can see after auto function filter executed called, but there is no other information related to get weather and a function invocation filter also. That's because of this return statement. Actually, here we return it. That's the reason it's not display the result. So time being, I remove this code and start the application again. Continue. Go back to the program.cs file. So here now you see the output. So up to here related to before function execution. So function filter and auto function filter before prompt executed. Function get invoked our plugin function. There we display just a city name. The next, it's come to the function invocation filter here. You can see after function invocation filter, and the finally it's print after function invocation auto function invocation filter, this statement. This is a way we have to handle the filter concept in new interface.